Roadblock style, DJ Lighta versatile. Yeah, hey, this is Roadblock style, DJ Lighta wicked and wild. In a music style, right? It's been a long time since DJ I boom up the place. Anywhere we go and play, the people want to play another day. DJ Lighta.
Scientist coming off the album, the dub album They Didn't Want You to Hear. Gotta send a big respect to Devo. He took you through the hours of 4 till 7 drive time. You'll catch him same time next week. And you tune into DJ Lighta's Dub to Jungle show, and I'll be taking you through the hours of 7 till 9 p.m. I've got a special guest in the studio, and through the dub section of the first hour we'll be talking reggae titles, and he'll also be giving us some information on these type of titles and what issues they can cause behind the scenes. So LYON-I, big respect for coming in the studio. We'll talk a little bit more a little bit later, but you just want to say hello to everyone locked in?
Yeah, man. Want to bless everybody in the place there, yeah? Big up to HQ, big up to all the brother them in Manchester, all over the place, yeah? So one love to each and everybody. So tune in to me later on, yeah? Bless up.
at the text line 0759 964 2626. You tune into Legacy 90.1. Special guest in the studio, we have LYON-I. We'll be talking reggae, we'll be talking Bob Marley, we'll be talking Dennis Brown, and we'll also be dropping a few tunes as well in between. So make sure you keep it locked. I Don't Mind Dub. This one coming off the album, the dub album they didn't want you to hear. You know what, there's been a lot of Scientist albums that they definitely want you to hear, even before he knew. But this one here, coming off Jah Life. Earthquake Rock. King Tubby meets Roots Radix with a dangerous dub. If you tuned in the other week, I had Scientist on, live interview. A lot of people was messaging me saying that they enjoyed that one. You know, it went deep. Probably lasted about an hour. Just straight chat about the industry. I'll be loading that on the internet this week. So make sure you do check that one out on the Mixcloud. Don't forget, massive, tell a friend. Tunein Radio. Listen to us anywhere. I'll be going to an advert break, but you better make sure you do keep that dial locked. We'll be talking reggae with our special guest LYON-I. He has so many family members in the industry. One of them is Hopton Overton Brown, aka Scientist.
a listen to me, the marker. Me they are in a place in your area. I'm big up Polycan from Manchester. Right now you are listen to DJ Lighta. And me say that Marga man, the original. Right.
Welcome back. You tuned into Legacy 90.1 with myself, DJ Lighta. This is the Dub to Jungle show, and we are in the first hour, which is strictly dub. But today is a bit of a special one. We have a special guest in the studio, LYON-I. LYON-I, there is some things we need to talk about.
Yeah, man, plenty of things, huh?
Yeah, well, we was having a discussion, talking on the phone and stuff, and we just was talking about just reggae in general and just different chat. And one of the subjects we was talking about was titles that these reggae artists have been given, from the likes of Dennis Brown to Gregory Isaacs, Bob Marley, and so on. Yeah, there's a bit of a undercurrent issue with some of the namings of some of these.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. A lot of people don't realize that in the industry it's caused a lot of problem. Right? Dennis Brown in Jamaica is known as the king of reggae. Right? And then you got Sugar Minor, who's king of lovers rock. Mm-hmm. And then you got the Don of Don, is Leroy Smart. Then you got Ninja Man, who them call the Don of Don. You know what I mean? You got, as I said, Don of Don is Leroy Smart. Then you got the Don Gargan. Then you got Gregory Isaac. What they call it? What do they call Gregory?
Yeah, the ruler, cool ruler.
Yeah, they call him the cool ruler. And Bob Marley is a legend of reggae. Mm-hmm. He make everybody all over the world know about reggae. Right? So that is Bob Marley's cycle. He's not the king of reggae. He's the legend of reggae. You know?
Yeah.
And we got plenty of DJs, especially in England, who's going around saying Bob Marley is the king of reggae. Bob Marley is the legend of reggae, not the king. Mm-hmm. You know, the king of reggae is Dennis Brown, and it always will be. Dennis Brown be singing for the little boy.
Yeah.
You know, there's evidence of this, and there's video evidence of this, so people can go and check if they like to know more about this.
Yeah.
You know?
So didn't Bob say on video that I think he was the king of reggae, Dennis Brown?
Yeah, he did. He said Dennis Brown was the king of reggae. Bob did say that. A lot of people decide to blank what Bob was saying. So when Bob came to the UK in the 70s, he was very, very angry with reporters calling him the king. You know, he didn't like that. So he would go on station and he would kick off and he would swear and all that kind of thing there. You know, Bob didn't need to do that. But he was very angry, so I can understand coming from Bob's point of view of people doing these things. You know? So they got to understand where when you call an artist, you need to call them by the right title and who they are. You know? There's records to prove this. You know? If you go to the record shop, you see on Bob Marley, he said legend. You don't call him Bob. You know? You don't call him the king. He says the legend.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I'm holding one right in my hand at the moment, and there you go. It says "Legend, the best of Bob Marley, 30th year anniversary" on vinyl, and it is it's the real deal. You find a lot of times, you know, there'll be stuff out there that says the king. There's some that says a legend, but you find all the time it's the proper Tough Gong Island Records that will end up putting the ones out that'll say it's legend. Yeah,
that's right. You understand what I'm saying? So people are not take that into either, especially when DJs play. You know, they said, "Oh, this is the king of reggae." They need to stop that. You know, Bob Marley is the legend. He made the whole world know about reggae. Yeah. If you go to Africa, you hear the little children say, you know, Bob Marley. You know, you come to England, you say Bob Marley. You know, they all talk about Bob.
There's people that can't speak a word of English, but they can sing a whole Bob Marley album.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so it's them things what's going on. You know, that people got to understand that you can't go around saying things where you've not got proof and you've not got evidence of. So you got to know what you say and what you do.
Yeah, what sort, because it did cause a bit of an issue that Bob was shot at.
Yeah, that's right. You know, that a lot of people don't realise that's cause of it. You know, he was shot at in his house and he nearly got shot on stage. You know, because of all this. You know, so people got to understand. There's evidence of this. So as I said, you can go on the internet and check. If you're not listening to what I'm saying, go to the internet and you see it all yourself. You know, and what I'm angry about as well is where DJs in the UK keep calling Bob the king. They need to stop it. You know what I mean? Do what it says on the record. You know, the Wailers family do not like people to call, you know, especially Ziggy and the rest of the boys them. They don't like people calling him Daddy King. When they know he's the legend of reggae. You know what I mean?
No doubt that's probably come from the type of issues that's come along with it. Behind the scenes of it.
That's it,
the trouble that it can cause.
Yeah, cause a lot of problem, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what people got to understand, you know?
So Dennis Brown.
Yeah, Dennis Brown, as I said, was one of the greatest artists for Jamaica, right? He sang a lot of hits. I know you're going to be playing some of his songs today, so people can hear that for themselves, you know? But as I said, Dennis Brown, he sang when he was a little boy, you know?
Yeah.
And there's something that I want to pick up with the people then. Can anybody tell me what's the 3 great songwriters for reggae is?
There you go.
Right?
Does anyone know that?
Yeah, so I want somebody to phone in me and ask or send a text.
Yeah, text in 07599642626.
Right, so that is a question.
There you go.
Yeah, for the fans them of reggae. You know, answer that question there, you know what I mean? And I will try, because what I'm looking to get my cousin over here, scientist. And if scientists come over, if anybody get the right answer, we'll buy them a bottle of rum.
Okay,
and a free ticket to get them.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Right, so, you know what I mean? So they have to get the 3 artist name right. Right, so don't guess it's this artist and that artist. You have to get all 3 of them right. Right, so that is a competition. That's coming from LYON-I, yeah?
So there you go.
Right, so that's for the fans of reggae and dub, yeah?
So, talking about obviously these titles, you've got the Gregory Isaacs with the Cool Ruler.
Yeah.
You've got Dennis Brown. Some people say he's a Prince of Reggae. Some people say, you know, he should be the King of Reggae.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists have actually said he's the King of Reggae.
That's right.
Because there was stuff that Peter Tosh, he taught Bob Marley a lot of stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It's also Peter Tosh was a teacher, so was Bob. You know what I mean? They both was teachers. A lot of people don't realize that. Peter Tosh done a lot of songwriting.
Yeah.
You know, he was a great songwriter, and he's also a great musician. That a lot of people didn't realize. You know, he's written a lot of songs, and he wrote a lot of songs for the Wailers. You know what I mean? So that's another issue where people are talking about the Wailers. In Jamaica, we say Wailers. Over here you say
and the Wailers.
You understand? So that's the difference. That's another problem. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, you know, they're not looking and checking what they say. And you got DJs who go to Jamaica, buy records, and they come home and they say, "This is the king of reggae." You know, they're not following what it says on the record. They're doing what they want.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that.
No, definitely not.
You know, another thing I want to bring up, Lighta, where people are drawing pictures on flags. The Jamaican government do not like anybody drawing on their flags.
Right, okay.
They don't like that.
Right.
And a few people been drawing pictures of Bob Marley on their flags, you know? And Jamaican government not into that. They don't like people drawing pictures on their flags. You know what I mean? The flag is the flag, you know? We would like anybody to come and draw pictures on the Queen's flag. Queen wouldn't like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to show a little bit of respect.
Yeah, you do probably find, you know, if you do see a lot of Jamaican flags out there, a lot of them have Bob Marley on it.
Yeah.
It's almost like it comes part and parcel. When, like you say, it should be a totally separate thing.
Yeah,
you know?
but the Jamaican government do not like that. The Jamaican government do not let people doing that.
I think that's to obviously try to sell
records,
try to sell the flags to to tourists and
tourists and that kind of thing. But in Jamaica, they don't have any of them kind of things,
right?
Because the Jamaican government will kick off,
right? Okay.
And it will cause a lot of problem. You know, so the Jamaican government do not like people to draw pictures on their flags. You know, I remember last year I had to tell a gentleman for having Bob Marley picture on a Jamaican flag. I said, you can't do that, brother.
No,
you can't do that. You know, it's a lot of Jamaicans was there and they told him to put the flag away.
Really?
Yeah, they told him to put the flag away, man, because you can't do that. You know, so, you know, he did a lot of pictures and he had loads of pictures. I mean, love them pictures what he had out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a good brother that, you know?
Yeah.
But it's only that he made that kind of big mistake.
Yeah. His intentions was right. He just wasn't quite understanding the situation. Yeah, so hopefully he's learned from that. Right, so we're going to come back with some more chat. I'm going to go into a Dennis Brown tune, and this one with Joe Gibbs, and it's called Concrete Castle King.
Okay.
Castle King, won't you give us a helping hand? Concrete Castle King, I hope you will understand we're suffering. Yeah, living in your concrete castle on the hill. You don't know what life is like in the ghetto. Living in a 2x4 with no place to walk around. No, no, while you're in a castle all alone. I said, concrete castle king, won't you give us a helping hand? Concrete castle king, I hope you will understand we're suffering. Yeah, life isn't easy in the ghetto. No, it's hard to keep from getting into trouble. The temptation is great, and you don't have no one to say don't do it. No, 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 no. Concrete castle again, we do need your help. Oh, yeah. Many days we stand in the rain and the sun, waiting for the bus that never comes. You pass by in your fancy car, wearing a plastic smile and smoking a big cigar. So concrete castle king, won't you give us a helping hand? Concrete castle king, I hope you will understand we're suffering. Oh, yeah, we're suffering. We do need your help, yeah.
So there we have it, Dennis Brown, Concrete Castle King. That was made at Joe Gibbs. So, LYON-I, back to the talk. So there we have it, Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
They say the prince, some people say the king.
Yeah. The true name, he is the king of reggae. You know, so remember the people them know that now. Right? That is the king of reggae. Yeah? Not the prince. Right? We know so a lot of people in the UK been calling Dennis Brown the prince of reggae. In Jamaica, Dennis Brown is known as the king of reggae. Bob Marley is the legend of reggae. He make everybody in the world know about that. Right? And then you got the prince of lovers rock, like Sugar Minor. You know? The Don of Don is Leroy Smart. Then you got the Don Gargan, that's Ninja Man. Then you got the cool ruler, that's Gregory Isaac. Then after Gregory Isaac is Bob Marley, known as the legend of reggae.
Yeah, he is known. Yeah. Definitely. That's what it does say on the record.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It
So,
that, yeah.
you know, DJs, please stop it. You know? Stop calling Bob Marley the king. Is his birthday coming up here? Do the right thing. You know what I mean? His birthday's coming up. And this celebration with Dennis Brown as well in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, of when he passed away as well. So, you know, do the right thing. You know, please. You know, because Jamaica said them have enough of England doing it. And they say there's a lot of DJs in England what's doing that.
Yeah, yes. Well, I think it's probably just a bit of a not understanding.
Yeah, understanding. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because obviously this stuff went on, and yeah, as we know with the news and stuff like that, you don't get to know about a lot of stuff. They only show you what they want you to see.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
especially back then.
Yeah, that's
there
true.
was no internet. There was no Facebook.
Yeah.
I couldn't link you in Jamaica without a phone call.
True.
Now it's It's on the internet. We can talk. We can
Yeah,
do whatever.
yeah,
so-
that's true. And a lot of times there was not a lot of stations neither. A lot them time there was pirate stations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And police used to lock them down and shut them down and all
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
King
you know?
Tubby had one as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right, he
Yeah,
did.
Tubby's radio station.
Yeah, so it's all them kind of thing there, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I remember coming to Manchester in the early 90s with that Frontline pirate station in Manchester.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was a good station, and then they had another one for the soul, for the soul
With
heads.
Love
then.
Energy. It was,
Yeah, you know, so there's many
Buzz
stations.
FM,
Yeah, many stations. So it's nice that legacy is about here right now. You know, so I have to bless up legacy and big up to the radio station in Manchester as well, yeah?
Yeah, you know, we got to keep going. Got to keep playing the music for the people.
Yeah.
So, right, okay, so as we've been talking about Dennis Brown, we've talked about the man, the legend, Bob Marley. I'm going to go into a reggae Bob Marley tune now. I was going to drop a dub one, but you know what? We'll keep it nice.
Buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta. It was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. I mean it when I analyze the stench. To me it makes a lot of sense. How the dreadlock Rasta was buffalo soldier, and he was taken from Africa, brought to America, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. Said he was a buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta. Buffalo soldier in the heart of America. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me who the heck you would think I am. I'm just a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America. Said he was fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Said he was a buffalo soldier in the war for America. Said he, why yo yo, why yo yo, why yo yo,
And there we have it, Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier. So we've been talking about reggae titles with LYON-I, our special guest scientist cousin. Also, you've got Omar as well.
Yeah, man. Omar's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know
Everyone knows Omar.
Yeah, I know people know Omar. Come on, Manchester, plenty.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, his tunes was
Yeah,
playing, you know, it was
the classics.
Yeah, of course, yeah, the soul one, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So we was talking Dennis Brownhounds, Bob Marley, Gregory Isaacs. Let's go Gregory Isaacs, the Cool Ruler.
Yeah, right. Cool Ruler now. That is the women's man. You know? That is the women. Women them love Gregory, man. I don't know no woman on the planet who don't love Gregory.
There's no one.
You know what I mean?
Everyone loves Gregory.
You know what I mean? So, and then when you talk about Gregory, you talk about Sugar Man after that. You know, so, but Gregory is the main man. You know, he was the man for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? He would talk to the ladies and make the ladies dance.
He did.
Yeah,
there was probably many babies made after a Gregory Isaacs concert.
I mean, I tell you know what I mean? Gregory known for that. That's what they call him, the Cool Ruler.
The Cool.
You know, enough people don't understand that. That's why he had the name, Cool Ruler, because he knew to smooth the woman them.
He did. I remember watching a video, and there was a little bit of a documentary about him, and it was saying that one day he was performing outside in Jamaica, and it was a roasting day.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
And he's in a full suit.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Not one drop of sweat came off him.
I think because he was watching a lot of the ladies. That's what it was.
But, just proper smooth, absolutely smooth.
I'm going to say something. In the 70s, because I came to England in 1974, and we went to Roosevelt Studio. I don't know a lot of people if they know what Roosevelt Studio is. It was the #1 studio in the UK for reggae, soul and R&B. That's where all the top class musicians would go to.
Yeah.
It's also known as the Frontline in London, St John Road. That was in Hackney. So that's where most of the top class musicians went to. My cousin had a shop there, Caribbean shop.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, most of the artists used to go to his Caribbean shop. And he had a basement, where he'd be like a nice long club underneath the basement. So from his restaurant to next door, it was underneath the ground.
Right.
And there was 2 entrances to it.
Okay.
There was never one, and that shop ever entrance. You know what I mean? So Shaka used to play there.
Right.
That's in the basement.
In the basement.
Yeah. So a lot of people, if they remember Shaka days, they remember my cousin.
Yeah, of course.
He did all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And also scientists used to come over here and do a lot of mixing. You know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't realise that. Scientists, he did a lot of stuff in the UK, but he's never really done anything in Manchester.
No.
So I will be bringing him to Manchester.
I was going to say that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, so that is going to be a big show. I'm going to make the people them know. Say DJ Lighta will be playing on that, and Megatone will be playing on that. So we'll be having a meeting between Megatone, DJ Lighta, and me. To try and get scientists over here. To do some stuff in the UK for the people.
Looking towards the back end of the year.
Yeah.
You know
what I mean? So that's what we're looking to do. You know what I mean? So you can tune in for that. I've also got a record label called Studio Quest. That's on Facebook at the moment. So we call it a 15-year plan. You know what I mean? Scientists say 5 to 15 years. So.
It's going to be a big project.
Yeah.
When you hear about these type of things, it's going to be so long. It's not something that's going to be rushed. There's a lot of planning, there's a lot of organisation, there's a lot of music put to one side.
That's right.
Just for this specific label.
That's right.
So that you can just roll it out. So in a specific time of the year what song, what single, what album is going to come out on this record label.
So you know a little bit about it, don't you? You done the research. I like the sound of that one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Studio Quest is on Facebook. Yeah. So Studio Quest record label.
Yep.
Right, and you could also email it on studioquestlive.com. Right, so if you want to send CDs, music, fresh music, especially dub, scientists love all them kind of things. So, and if you're a coming up singer, you can send all that information on that. That will be passed straight on to the scientist himself.
So there you have it, Studio Quest Records, new label coming. Nice. Make sure you do check it out. So like you say, you can send your music as well.
Yeah, you can send the music to
send up your music there. if you're a good producer and you confident in trying to put your music out there, remember it's the man like Scientist going to be listening to it, so you got to make sure it's tight.
yeah, that's right. Make sure that you're tight, blood. You know what I mean? Because it's like I've got this tune here now. We're going to try and play in a bit. From last year that we did in the studio with a young lady called Emma Tina. That was me and her. And we was passing through the studio. I was passing in Wayne Marshall studio, my cousin in London. And the tune is called Long Time. And it's a song. There's two versions of it. But it's my version, but I prefer the ladies' version because I like the lady with me and sound good. So I prefer that version, you know what I mean?
I think we've got a cool rule number 2.
Yeah. So I like that kind of version, you know what I mean? So to play for the ladies. So first, I like to big her up as well, Emma Tina, so anywhere you are. And, big up to the family and everything, I hear that you was ill a few months ago, so, I know that you're the baby as well. So, congratulations,
Time flies, eh?
Yeah,
Time moves on.
Yeah, that
People
life have
crack
to
on.
move on. So, right, I'm going to turn you back over to this man and make him play some music for me.
Okay, so LYON-I, there you go. Some bit of history. We've got some texts coming in, but keep it locked. We're going to get to them, and don't go anywhere because I'm going to bring you some more tunes. I've got some more Dennis Brown. I've got some more Gregory Isaacs. But I'm going to try and squeeze some of them in before the top of the hour because how we go into the jungle. Because there are a few people out there, what's happened to the jungle, you've not played it for a couple of weeks. So
yeah, man, you have to play some other music as well.
I'm going to have to keep a few people happy.
Yeah, man, give me happy, yeah, man.
That's it. So, make sure you do keep it locked because we've got some more for you.
This station rules the nation with version.
It's DJ Lighta in your area. And anytime you come, it's straight murder, DJ Lighta from a Manchester. And when you fling it down, it's straight murder. DJ Lighta, we salute you. Now hear this, now hear this, now hear this, now hear this.
And welcome back. This one here, Gregory Isaacs, Rock On, Rock Away version.
Baby, you set my soul on fire. Yeah. So come on and give me what my heart desire. Don't ever let this feeling grow cold. No. 'Cause you're like a story that's never been told. La da 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 da.
And this one here, Jazz Shaka, Mystery Dub. As we was just discussing Jazz Shaka briefly, gotta send a big respect to 938. She says I'm a woman, but I got to disagree. Gregory just didn't cut it for me. But she did say she's probably alone on that. because you know, there was a lot of women that did love off Gregory, eh?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's stamped.
Yeah, that's stamped. I true that.
But yes, 938. Who actually done it for you then? Come on, there's got to be an artist out there who done it for you. If Gregory wasn't doing it, text us in 0759.
What about Sugar? Sugar is the king of lovers rock. So, you know,
maybe a bit of Berris.
Yeah, like Berris, yeah, man. Berris, alright,
yeah,
man.
Maybe, yeah. Gotta send a big respect to Sylvester JLS tuned in. Yeah. He says, what about Alton Ellis, Mr. Order of Distinction? Yeah, you know, yeah, you're right there, 1959. Long time.
Long time. Around them time there as well, there was You Rye and I Rye. Around them time there as well. You understand me? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
but,
that's right.
Yeah, but Dennis Brown was crowned the king of reggae in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think it's we were just more discussing the artist that was a bit more predominant around the world.
That's right.
Because you know the Alton Ellis fans and all them, you know, there was more Dennis Browns and more Bob Marley fans around the world, more popular in that type.
True.
So I think that's where we was just going with that conversation. But yeah, JLS also know loads and loads about the music.
Yeah, man. We respect that, JLS. We respect that. We respect what you said, so because in the 50s, a lot of things did go on around them time there. Because I remember when I was in Jamaica, where a lot of dubs was cut at King Tubby's studio. A lot of people don't know that. You know, a lot of mixing was going on. And there was no singers. It's later on. You know what I mean? Singers didn't start to come in, and you know, if you want to know more about them kind of thing there, just tune into websites and going to dubmuse.com and see scientists' works that he's done.
Yeah.
You know, with all them kind of thing there as well. So, you know, many artists and many engineers as well. You know?
There you have it. So we've been discussing some of the reggae greats and titles and issues that was created, what many people know about. So it was good to get someone in the studio that actually has a bit of history, as family within the music industry, has been there, seeing these people in studios and doing it. Yeah. So, you know.
Sat in the studio with them, you know what I mean, till all 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock a morning, you know what I mean, daylight. We then call it shot-in session. You know?
No, but yeah, big respect for LYON-I, who's come in the studio and just sort of like put a little stamp on certain things that have been going on in the past and how people should sort of like correct things. Some people may disagree, some people may agree, but it's entirely up to yourself. Yeah, that's what it is. It is out there.
It's out there.
Yeah. So
but I also have to get a DJ to my England and let me test it. Cut it up. We don't want to hear about Bob is the king because it upset Bob. You know, Bob is a legend and we don't want nobody upsetting Bob.
Yeah.
You know, because Bob, when he was alive, he kicked off about it. And since he's passed away, everybody been doing the opposite. You know what I mean? So you need to stop. You know what I mean? You need to correct what you do and do the right thing instead of doing the wrong thing, you know? And also Bob Marley has got fans, such as Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like Bob, you know? Bob is a good singer.
Oh, it's quality, yeah.
Yeah, you know? But he wasn't a good songwriter, but he was a good singer.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's another story.
Yeah, that's another story, you know?
That's another show.
Yeah. You know, so.
Yeah, so, we come in top of the hour. Send a big respect to 541 locked in. They like Johnny Osborne, classic artist. Yeah, Johnny was a wicked artist. Yeah, man, big. So the next tune, I'm going to finish off the the dub section, then we're going to the jungle section. Yeah. This one was produced by myself alongside Response with an artist called Jubba Lion coming out of Jamaica. This here is not quite finished, we still need to tweak it, but it did come out on an EP on RIQ Yard Up Records in the summer of just the year just gone. So 4 tunes on it in total, but this one here is alongside Jubba Lion, tune called If You Know.
If you didn't know, yeah, what you do. If you just know, if you just know. Listen, stop going around doubting yourself, believing for the things you need. Stressing yourself is the biggest business. Support promoting the devil finances. Asking yourself, why is it you never receive? Holding your head up high, praising Almighty high, and you will receive. Yeah, yeah. If you didn't know why you do what you do, if you didn't know why you flesh fruit you, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you didn't know why you do what you do, if you didn't know why you flesh fruit you, I wanna know. Action from the Almighty One shall never give us the spirit of fear. Strictly power, love and sound mind. Stop living by words of vanity, corrupting your soul every day. Your mind, emotion, your feeling through the lust of your flesh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, if you didn't know why you do what you do, if you didn't know why you flesh fruit you, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you didn't know, if you didn't know, you have to listen to Jah in a voice when he speak to you and you conquer the devil and listen to Jah. Yeah, yeah. Jah will never wrong, never ever ever wrong. No way, yeah. Every man learn from their mistakes, never to repeat again. So why not concentrate and the good you should do? Remember, the older you get, the wiser you shall be. Not someone who is not free. Your purpose still have to fulfill. So if you didn't know why you do what you do, if you didn't know why you flesh fruit you, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you didn't know. Jah never give us the spirit of fear. Strictly power, love and sound mind. Stop living by words of vanity, corrupting your soul every day. Your mind, emotion, your feeling through the lust of your flesh. Yeah. If you didn't know why you flesh rule you, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you just know, if you didn't 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 know.
Well, big up DJ Lighta. You know you big boucher. And anytime you come, you know it's straight murder. Big up DJ Lighta and all the Manchester crew. Now easy, now easy, now easy.
Something that was cut as a vintage classic.
As we're in the jungle section, we still got LYON-I in the studio, dropping something on Philly Blunt. Keep it locked, 1 hour jungle.
My sound of murder, I jump on me.
We can every time.
The classic dancer style, and touching everybody while it's so under. You can't come out, John. We got the place that will last, and we murder you in class. My sound will champion. I win no nurse, no part.
Yeah, why? Because we big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this, we big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this.
You wanna hear something special? Something that was cut as a vintage classic.
Big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this. Big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this. Big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this. Big, bad and heavy. In the sound test, we tonight them a go bury. Watch this.
send a big respect to the text liners. You know what? We got some texts coming in talking about what we've been discussing today. So I'm going to play some tunes up to past. And then we're going to go back into the chat and a bit of dub. So make sure you do keep it locked. DJ Lighta's Dub to Jungle Show. Text line, don't worry. We're going to get to that one.
Feel the vibe on Legacy.
Legacy 90.1 informs the community that Peace Full Media Limited are opening their membership. Membership fees for the employed, £20. Membership fees for the unemployed and over 60s, £10. If you are interested, please request a membership form by emailing admin@legacy901.com. Completed forms, membership fee, and photo ID will need to be handed in to the Legacy station by the 19th of February. Thank you.
one is Sonic and Silver, coming out of Manchester. You remember Sonic and Silver making jungle back in the day? This one here on Metalheads. You know what? The text's been coming in with their versions of different information regarding reggae music, and no one is calling them a liar. But we'll be getting back to that chat just after this tune, and then we'll probably finish off with some dub. We still have LYON-I in the studio. We're getting back on the mic as we finish off the show, discussing some of the best within the music industry. That's reggae music. Text line 0759 964 2626. You tune into DJ Lighta's Dub the Jungle show. Just dropping a few jungle tunes. I've been getting messages on my Facebook page that I've not been playing it for the last week. The reason why is because I was interviewing scientists live last week, and it lasted about an hour, and scientists held no punches. So I cannot interrupt a legend like him when he needs to talk. You let him talk, and especially if it's live on radio, or you get to listen to find out what was going on behind the scenes. I'll be uploading that show this week, so anyone that missed that one, make sure you do check out the mixcloud.com/DJ Lighta. Plenty of shows. After this one, we're gonna go into a little bit more chat. Hit the text line 0759 964 2626. So the lady who texted in before saying that Gregory Isaacs didn't do it for her. You know what? You're still not texting. Let us know who was your artist. 0759 964 2626. Send a big shout, Louis locked in. Hold tight, Wizzy Dan. Response Pliskin. T-Bone, MC Navigator, man like Digital, all the Function Records crew. All the Reinforced Records, Mark, Digo, Gus, man like Stretch. Slow the tempo.
Too much.
King Tubby, No Conscience, featuring Dennis Brown, Strictly Dubwise. So got to send a big respect to 752 tuned in. They were saying that Bob Marley has written lots and lots of music, along with independently, and with Bunny Wailer, Peter Tosh, the Wailers. Yeah, you are right. There's plenty of artists involved with the Wailers. Some great producers, some great artists, some great songwriters, musicians, you name it, everything all rolled into one. And unfortunately, some of them are not with us today. Gotta send a big respect to Bunny Wailer, still flying the flag high. So 752, no one's taking anything away from Bob Marley, and as you say, people call him the king because of what he accomplished, but at the same time, I know some people, like you say, like LYON-I has got family and he's been there in Jamaica and he's seen like these things go on, and he sort of like sees the background and what sort of issues it did cause at that time. Maybe not now, but at that time it was creating a bit of an issue, which obviously put Bob's life in danger and so on, because some people said he wasn't, some people say was, and other people say he was and they wasn't, all the rest of it. So but as you do look on the records, it does say legend, it always says legend. I've not really seen any records that does say the king of reggae, LYON-I.
Yeah, that's true, that's true, that, because a lot of people don't realise where Bob is a legend for reggae. Most of the records that you get in the UK is telling you the truth. It says Bob Marley and the Wailers, or it said Bob is the legend of reggae. Bob is the legend of reggae, and always will be. He made the whole world know about reggae. Anywhere you go in the world, they will tell you that Bob is the legend. it's on the England really, you know. We call Bob the King, you know. Really, if you check it out, if you go anywhere, you see it. And Bob, when he was alive himself, didn't like people call him the King. There was a story, and it was videoed as well, where Dennis Brown was jogging on one of the beaches in Jamaica early morning. Cause he does that all the time. Early morning, go for early morning.
Yeah.
And Bob, that day, Bob popped out for a fresh air, you know, on the beach. And a reporter followed him. And he was telling Bob, people were saying you were the king. And Bob kicked off. You know, Bob started cuss Badwood and swearing at the man. And, you know, people in Jamaica was laughing, you know. And, you know, so he said, listen, see the king I come here, you know. He was telling, what he was saying, he was telling the reporter, see the king of reggae here, that's Dennis Brown he was talking, you know. And another way we greet, as a Rasta, we greet one another, we say king, you know. Or we say queen, when we introduce ourselves to a lady, we call her the queen, you know. So there's another word, things that we say, so you got to understand, in the reggae industry, people say things when they don't understand, you know. The music industry is a big industry. You know, you got greats and you got song what's just coming up now. Yeah. Yesterday I was watching a video with Lady Saw. They call her the queen of dancehall. Yeah, but she's
changed it now.
But she's got a problem with it. Because, because she was mentioning, she said, what about Patra?
Yeah.
You know, people are forgetting about them artists there. You know, Patra.
True.
Patra and many other female artists. You know, so that's another problem. That's all. You understand me? So people have got to mind what they say. Yes, she has done a lot of things for dancehall.
Yeah.
You know, me can't take that from Lady Star. You know what I mean? So that's Patra. You know what I mean? But you know, you know, you got to say the right thing. You know, you got to do the right thing. You know. So what I'm saying when it comes to Bob Marley now, Bob is the legend of reggae. You know, I want people to stop calling him the king, because in Jamaica we don't really like that.
No.
You know, we prefer you to call him the king. We prefer you call Dennis Brown the king of reggae, because Dennis Brown been singing for another little boy.
Yeah.
You know, been singing when he's young.
Yeah.
You know, so and then Bob came along. You know, Bob is a popular man still, popular worldwide, but he's the legend of reggae music. You know what I'm saying? You know. So people got to understand, you know?
Yeah, he brought a lot of people together around the world, and his songs made a difference in how people were feeling.
That's right. His song got legend do that.
Yeah,
you know, the only king we ever had in Jamaica who come and visit Jamaica was King Selassie. You understand? So Bob is not gonna take that way. Bob was away before all that. You know what I mean? Bob was a little boy when King Selassie come to Jamaica. You understand? So you can't call a man who is a legend. But that's why Bob was angry with people calling him the king. You know?
Right.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Because suppose sometimes when you're a bit humble yourself as well, you don't want that title as well.
Well, you don't want
rather just say, I'll make music, people like it, you like it, and
that's it.
And obviously with him being a legend, that's obviously from where his music spanned out across the world.
Well, that's
made a difference. Even made a big difference within the government within Jamaica.
Because that's right.
Brought them both on stage. And
that's right. Because what he did it with Labour and Conservative in Jamaica, when he brought the two leaders from.
That's right. Yeah,
a lot of people thought Bob. A lot of people thought Bob Marley started Reggae Sunsplash, but no, Reggae Sunsplash was going on before Bob.
Of course,
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's all the kind of thing that in 1981, when I think it was around the time that Bob Marley passed away, in 1981, Reggae Sunsplash started internationally. Was in Jamaica, in Montego Bay. That was 1981.
Yeah.
That was when Reggae Sunsplash started.
Yeah.
You had Ika Mouse, Charlie Chaplin and all them man there on stage. You know, I've got tapes of that. I've got old tapes of that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That'd be good to see.
Yeah, you know, so I have old tapes of that. And, you know, things been going on with all them kind of things. What a lot of people don't know, remember Musical Youth? Musical Youth. Right, Musical Youth did a mix at King Thomas.
At the Scientists,
That's right, the Scientists, right?
Scientists looked to he must be about 15, 16 years old then.
Yeah. So, he was young. He was young at them time.
He was young,
but, you know, a lot of people look upon me, you know. I look young to people. When I tell them my years, them not believe that. You understand? So, but, you know, they have to understand, say, I've been in the music industry from right back down to in the 60s. You know what I mean? So, you know, so nobody can come look. But I born in the industry, so I start laugh. I said that to my uncle. My uncle said to me, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I'm a drawer. I'm gonna do music." And start laugh. Because he said, you know, I've come straight into the family.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Into the music industry.
Yeah, it's also instilled into the blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I came straight into the industry.
Yeah.
I met Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Bob come on my yard. I was young then. I was about 13. Yeah. When I met Bob Marley, and he come on my yard. Scientists brought him to my house.
Right. Okay.
Them time there, I was a friend of Peter Tosh.
Right. Yeah.
I was a friend of Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and Peter Tosh, when he came over here, that was in that's at Roosevelt Studio in London. As I said, that's where Jetstar Island Records and all the kind of thing. Yellow Man, King Yellow Man will tell you about Roosevelt Studio. He sang a song about Roosevelt Studio where when he came to Roosevelt, he met all these artists.
Right. Okay.
That's what he was talking about. He was talking about Roosevelt Studio.
Right. So that's down in London.
Yeah, that was down in London. So that was the main place for roots music. Not only roots music, but also R&B as well. You know what I mean? Like you got Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul was a sound system. Yeah. And they used to play with another song called TNT. So a lot of soul man will remember that. You know, if you was in London and you was sound system who came from the country and came to London, you would know about all that. Yeah. And there was Stereograph. If anybody remember Stereograph? Stereograph. As I was telling you in the car, I did a lot of promotions. Me and my friend, we used to do posters on all over London. So us guys was known as the #1 promoter in the whole of England for doing that. Right, okay. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get back to the dance, we was tired as a lion. When I got sing up on the mic, Mr. I was too tired, man. I'm doing all this promotion and, you know? So people got to understand. That's how long I've been in the industry. Yeah. You know? So that's how far.
So it's a long time. And you're back in the studio?
I'm back in the studio in March for 20 years absent from the industry.
20 years. So.
Yeah, but that's long. Right? So, 20 years absent from the music industry. So, not for them boys that was on now. I'm like a veteran to them. You understand? So, them boys, they have to, you know, when me step across them, I feel cool up. I understand. So, I let them know I'm back.
We'll have to give you a title.
You know what I mean? So, I'm back. I don't want nobody to give me no title. You know, I don't like the title. My name LYON-I and that's it. You understand? So, I know some love the ladies them still. So, I big up all the ladies them who know I still, yeah? So, big up to all the people them in Manchester and the fans. Last week, you listened to my cousin scientist, so I thank you for that, DJ Lighta, for that.
Yeah, that was a good one. That
big interview, so I was listening to that.
Yeah, that was a real good show.
So, and scientist, him called me after that. And he said he really enjoyed the show and all them kind of thing. So, he's looking up to come to the UK. The end of this year. You know what I mean? So, so people have to look out for that.
Yeah, that'll be a good show. Yeah,
and also setting up the record label. Studio Quest, as we said, is going to take a long time to put together, you know. So half of it just started. So if you go on Facebook, you will see half of it. You don't see the full thing yet. You know, you've seen half of it on Facebook. So just tune in. You know, you go to Studio, as I said, you go into Facebook, you put Studio Quest, one word.
Yeah, Studio Quest.
Record label.
Record label, there you go. Studio Quest, one word, record label. Go check it out on Facebook. Be there, like it, because there's going to be some things that are going to be coming on that label. And whoever does get on there right now, they'll be no doubt the first to know about the music that's going to be coming out. So if you want to be one of them people who are the first to know about these new music coming out, that's going to be spanning over several years.
Yeah, that's right.
Some fantastic musicians, some artists, engineers, producers, you name it.
Yeah, everything going to depend on that.
You name it.
Yeah, man, everything. You know what I mean? So if you're going to miss out that, boy, you're last. Remember me telling you that.
So there you heard it first. Legacy 90.1, the man like LYON-I, special guest tonight. And we've been discussing a few reggae titles and the issues that has been caused, what people don't know about and all the rest of it. And one of the artists that we was discussing was Bob Marley. And the next tune I'm going to go into is by Bob Marley. And people say Bob Marley, like to say Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So it's the Wailers with
that's what you have to say that. You have to say that because that's what's on the record.
That's right, yeah. So we'll go into this one here, Duppy Conqueror.
Yes, me friend, them set me free again. Yes, me friend, control me now. They try to keep me down, but God put me around. Yes, I've been accused, wrongly abused now, but through the powers of the Most High, they got to turn me loose. Don't try to hold me up on this bridge now. I've got to reach Mount Zion, highest ridge, y'all. If you are bullbucker, let me tell you that I'm a dopey conqueror, conqueror. Yes, me friend, me good friend, them set me free again. Yes, me friend, them turn me loose again. Don't try to hold me up on this bridge now. I've got to reach Mount Zion, highest ridge, y'all. If you a bullbucker, let me tell you, I'm a dopey conqueror, conqueror. Yes, me friend, me friend, me friend, we did a street again. Yes, me friend, me friend, me friend, them set me free again. Don't try to show, we make you friend them love. What a la la, for I will cut you off, and I will take the last off.
With a man called D Brown, at the musical talk of the town, another counteraction for satisfaction. I hear the one on the microphone standing to the land, so grab. Do it!
Oh yeah. Alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Somebody wants you at the bar right now, see? So you want it right now, urgently. Me don't know if I am man or what. Robot is a robot style. The robot is a robot style.
Alright.
Macho me sexy. Macho me sexy.
You see,
you want me yellow body. Run, come get it. Hey. Man, come to from me at the book. We at the book.
The mighty Yellow Man, King Yellow Man, Unfuttered. This one here live at Aces, feeding in a dance hall, coming off Jaggedens Records on the LP. She-boom.
Wasting your time, you want to grind?
As we are in the last 10 minutes of the show, time is flying. I'm going to drop a few more tunes before myself and LYON-I take our leave. I had to drop a bit of Yellow Man. Live at Aces.
Like how we really start, you know. If I follow my heart, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna love you. Believe you me, because you do things bad. So I will tell it to you. Said if I follow me at me, I go far. Follow me at me, I go far. You making your friend them tell you what to do. Me follow me at me, I go far.
Trinity. This one here, Follow My Heart on the 12-inch. Attack Records. As we've been mix and blending.
If I follow my heart,
I'm going to squeeze one more in. So, LYON-I, you want to send, you just want to send a few last words?
Yeah, man, I want to big up my family all over the world. Also, I'd like to big up Megaton Foundation for doing some nice reggae music in Manchester. And DJ Lighta, I have to big you up start to the maximum for the show.
Nice.
Yeah? And big up to all the radio station them in Manchester, you know. So, and HQ, boy, I'm loving it down there, you know. So, big it up. And Duck Up, boy, long time don't see. So, bless to each and everybody in Manchester, yeah?
Nice.
So, I'll get back in touch with you later. Guidance, son.
So there you go, LYON-I in the studio discussing reggae music. We'll definitely get him back in the studio. I'm going to go into my last one here. And this one is by the mighty Prince Farai.
When I mother and father forsake I, then the
Daughter of Zion, Prince Farai.
and leader in the plain path because of thy righteousness.
Keep it locked, massive. Anthony's up next with the search engine.
Children of Zion,
Taking through the hours of 9 to 11 p.m.
children of Zion, wow, wow.
I want to say thanks to everyone that has been tuned in tonight. DJ Lighta Dub to Jungle Show. We'll be back next week, the same time, 7 till 9 on a Thursday.
Will I buy and I will lead I to the promised land. Say the mighty Redeemer. Tell you say the mighty Redeemer. Go will I buy and I will lead I to the promised land. Children, you must honor your mother and your father, that your days may belong upon this land, which land I got giveth thee. Parents seed is so great, and children teeth becomes net. So put a wedge in the sledge and stay from the edge, because the good you do live after you. Children of Zion, an African daughter and daughters of Zion. I man know about this uptown thing, not this downtown thing. I man know about strictly African princess, African daughter, and the children of Zion, you know. Yeah. When I mother and father forsake I, then the Lord will take I up. Lead I in the plain path because of his righteousness. God, Lord, know I man love righteous. And righteousness shall serve I and I continually. Children of Zion, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Mighty Redeemer, go hold I by hand and I go lead I to the promised land. The mighty Redeemer, the mighty Redeemer. I go all I buy and I go lead I to the promised land. Till you say that milk and honey they have in me yard. Till you say that milk and honey they have in me yard. Till you say that milk and honey they have in me yard. Child the grass that grow. To let the cows eat. Cause the cow is a mammal. It's a twin-code animal. Children of Zion. Children of Zion, children of Zion, wow, 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 Jah children, wow, 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 Jah know it's true. Till you say that Jah children, till you say that Jah children, children of Israel, children of Israel. To the promised land, he said the mighty Redeemer.